Welcome back to Deal Unboxing, and this is Lenovo Ideapad 5 Pro laptop. So recently Lenovo introduced its new Ideapad 5 Pro laptop, which is equipped with AMD's 3rd gen Ryzen 5 processors, but in the slight more slim profile and premium build quality when compared to its regular Ideapad lineup. So in this review we're going to go over the features, specs, benchmarks, and also do a teardown of this laptop. So please sit back, relax and enjoy the review. Also please sub to the channel and hit the bell icon for notification for the future videos. So let's do a quick unboxing. In the box we have an Ideapad 5 Pro laptop, 65-watt power adapter, quick start guide, and warranty information. Now let's look at the specs. The laptop is powered by a 64-bit AMD Ryzen 5-5600U processor, 14-inch Full HD touchscreen, 16GB DDR4 RAM, 512GB NVMe PCI Express hard drive, AMD Radeon graphics, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 4.1, 1-megapixel webcam with integrated IR, 56.5 watt-hour battery, Microsoft Windows 11, and weighs only 3.4 pounds. Now let's look at the ports. The laptop has two USB-C 3.2 Gen 1 ports, two USB 3.2 ports, one HDMI port, one media card reader, one headphone microphone combo jack. The laptop comes with 1-megapixel resolution camera with microphone, and following is a video quality from the webcam. The camera's picture quality is okay, not the best we have seen from a sub 1000 category laptops, but will be good enough for video calls or Zoom meetings. But overall, Lenovo Ideapad 5 Pro has a design that is simple and clean, and smooth aluminum body hides fingerprints very well. The overall build quality feels good. The lid and base are made out of aluminum and give a cool touch feeling. When it comes to upgradability, your options are limited. The RAM is soldered to the motherboard and comes in two configurations, 8GB or 16GB models, but you can upgrade the storage if you want or add a bigger, faster NVMe with available single M.2 PCI Express slot. But you can also upgrade the Wi-Fi 6 card to Wi-Fi 6E card if you desire in the future. But that's about it. The battery here is rated for 56.5 watt-hour and gives you around 10 hours of runtime on mixed usage. As far as the cooling is concerned, the laptop is equipped with two heat pipes, heatsink, and an exceptionally big fan to keep the laptop running cool under CPU-intensive workloads. And during our stress test, temperature never crossed 95 degrees Celsius. But CPU fan kicks into higher gear a lot, but enough to keep the laptop temperature under control during gaming or CPU-intensive workloads. Now let's talk about design and build quality. Starting at just 3 pounds, the laptop is light enough to carry around school or college campus. The laptop offers clean and modern look. The top and bottom cover is aluminum, but the rest of the laptop build material is plastic, especially around the screen. First impression from a visual standpoint are very good. There's a little to no flex in the body, and overall build quality is great, with great level of attention to detail. The construction does not feel cheap, and the body will be able to withstand general day-to-day usage, and screen hinges are super smooth, but you will need a little help from other hand to open the lid up. Now let's talk about the screen. The 14-inch IPS display has a thin bezels, and our unit came with a touchscreen. The slim edge display allows a 14-inch panel to fit into a 13-inch chassis. As a result, laptop offers more compact dimensions. The touchscreen is very responsive, and you can use stylus of your choice or use your fingers to operate the touchscreen. The laptop's visuals are handled by integrated AMD Radeon graphics. Watching YouTube or Netflix content looks really good, and this display works very well in low light conditions. The screen brightness comes around 300 nits with 100% sRGB. Also, the viewing angles are good with a good contrast ratio. The laptop's keyboard is good for longer typing experience. The pressure point is not noticeable, provides clicky feedback, and a decent key travel. The key size and arrangements are very good, and our unit came with a backlit keyboard. The keyboard is surrounded by some speaker grills, but the device lacks fingerprint reader, and you cannot expect to see a number pad in a 14-inch laptop category. The touchpad is a decent size and provides smooth gliding experience. The tracking is accurate as well, but I don't like the clicky sound of the touchpad. It felt different in a bad way. Now let's talk about the performance. Our laptop is equipped with AMD Ryzen 5-5600U processor. The processor is based on AMD's 3rd gen Ryzen 7nm Zen 3 technology with 6 cores and 12 threads, with a base clock speed of 2.3 GHz and a maximum clock speed of 4.2 GHz. This processor is used in mainstream and 2-in-1 laptops. Its performance is sufficient for everyday general usage, office tasks, and some gaming. It can also handle very well some more demanding stuff such as video editing, and following is a 4K video clip sample at high bit rate, and the laptop was able to run it flawlessly without any lag or problem. During our video editing test in Adobe Premiere Pro, we were able to load 4K video clips, and while scrubbing around, it was able to handle it without any problem and finish the 4K clip encoding to H.265 format with a decent speed comparable to its Intel counterpart CPUs. The Ryzen 5-5600U processor scored 8,697 points in Cinebench multi-thread CPU performance benchmark and 1,356 points in single-core test, running at 2.3 GHz. And comparing it against AMD's 2nd gen Ryzen CPUs, you can clearly see the performance difference. This is great multi-core performance by AMD's latest CPU and completely destroying its Intel counterparts in its price category in Cinebench and multi-thread CPU performance. And in CPU Z benchmark, laptop CPUs score 4,383 points in multi-thread and 585 points in single-thread. Again, great performance improvements over 2nd gen AMD Ryzen CPUs. Next in Geekbench CPU benchmark, AMD Ryzen 5 CPU score 1,306 points in single core and 5,987 points in multi-core. And also in Geek Benchmark GPU benchmark, AMD Radeon GPU scored 13,726 points. Moving on to the hard drive, the laptop has a 512GB NVMe, which offers great read and write rates. Our unit scored 2,852 MB per second read and 2,616 MB per second write in SSD benchmark. The fast NVMe SSD makes a tremendous difference in system performance and responsiveness, so highly recommended. In the audio, the Ideapad 5 Pro is equipped with Dolby Atmos upward-facing speakers, and 2 speakers are downward-facing in the bottom. They produce a clear sound with good quality, and they get loud enough to fill a medium room, and following is an audio sample. In the battery option, laptop comes with 56.5 Wh battery unit. The battery can provide up to 10 to 12 hours of web browsing and about 7 hours of video playback with brightness load to 120 nits. This is more than enough for students for on-campus projects or taking notes during classes. The laptop comes with 65-watt USB-C power adapter. This is small and light enough to carry around in a backpack. Let's do the final summary. Overall, Ideapad 5 Pro 14 laptop is a very good high-performance machine with few major weak points. One is that you cannot upgrade the RAM since it is soldered to the motherboard. Second, you can expect a convertible laptop at this price point, but I guess you cannot have it all. But the good thing is latest AMD Ryzen 5 processor is simply in a league of its own when it comes to computational power. I feel AMD just made its Intel counterpart CPU obsolete. It is also a great budget-friendly gaming machine for casual gamers and powerful enough to handle 4K video editing as well. Also, it offers a great IPS 2.8K resolution screen with decent maximum brightness at around 300 nits. And it covers 100% sRGB gamut and produces some good colors. From my standpoint, the Ideapad 5 Pro is a good buy for under $700, which could be the best price currently available in the market for this laptop. Let me know what you guys think of this laptop review in the comments below. If you like this video, please sub to the channel and hit the bell icon for notifications for the future videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.